Mindy, here we are coming to you again with some fun, exciting news.
Yep. Another royal chat, another checklist of things to discuss. And
Yes.
today we're going to make it short and sweet. And for those who didn't know, I'm Mindy with SeaDay Travel. And of course, I have my partner in crime.
And I am Zach with SeaDay Travel. And you can tell from our backgrounds, we're changing it up a little bit. We've gone off island. We're back on the ship now. And we've got ourselves a SeaDay. So today we thought we'd talk to you about what do you do on that SeaDay? Sometimes you've got multiple SeaDays. What is going on? Are you going to be bored? That's always the question people worry about is, are these SeaDays going to be boring? And we're here to tell you that absolutely not. The fun does not stop.
No, it goes by so fast on a SeaDay. I feel like I always have a bucket list of things I want to do. And then before you know it, it's dinner time and the day is over.
Yes, absolutely. I have to go through and set a reminder in the app every time. I got to mark everything I want to do. So it's like constantly blowing my phone up.
Yes, it's always something. It's always something. Well, let's get to it, Zach. Lots of things to do on a SeaDay on all, and I think it's important to say on all ships, whether you're icon class or all the way down to the Voyager class, there is tons to do. Zach and I have experienced the bigger ships. You've experienced the smaller ships. And I don't know about you, Zach. I've never been bored on either one.
Absolutely not at all. Not at all. So let's jump right into it. We know our first favorite thing because Mindy, you and I, we've done it 100 times. We love to compete on this thing. What is our favorite first thing to do?
Our first thing to do is obviously Flow Rider. If you haven't done it, you need to try it. It is included, and I'm going on in a couple weeks, Zach. And I don't know if I should say this now, and hopefully I can top your record breaker performance last time. But Flow Rider is a must do. It is on the majority of the cruise ships. It's found near the back of the ship, I believe, or
most of the time.
Most of the time, back ship. So basically, how does this work? It is included, okay, and you basically boogie board on like waves, I guess, just like
current of water.
Yeah, right. And you will have there will be Royal Caribbean lifeguards there to guide you along the way. If you want to spice up your abilities, they do offer surf lessons, which are an additional cost. So, but the actual boogie boarding is included. You need to watch the times on the app. It's available all the time, and SeaDays, you're going to see it running the most. But what do you got to do, Zach, in order to participate in the Flow Rider? What's a must do when you board the ship? We always tell people.
You got to sign that waiver. You got to go sign that waiver. Even if it's like that first day that Flow Rider's not even open, go sign that waiver because it's good for the entire time you're there. So once you've signed that waiver, they wristband you. You are good to go every time that Flow Rider is open. And you don't want to waste time signing waivers and watching videos, and you want to get right to
you got to do it for your kids. So you have to, for children, I think it's under 16 is the age. I think they have to. So yeah, but you might as well get a waiver yourself because you're going to watch people do it, and you're going to be tempted to try.
You're going to want to try it. Absolutely.
Water is warm. That I have to say, water is very warm. So you're actually better off. But
absolutely. Absolutely. And then when you're done riding that Flow Rider and getting your waves, you can also go hit up the rock wall. Different ships have them in different places. Sometimes they're kind of up behind that second smokestack kind of thing. Sometimes on the Oasis and Icon class, they're on the, not Icon class, on the Oasis class, they're on the back facing that Aqua Theater. You can have races up them. I know our family likes to throw on our socks and shoes and hit the rock wall and see who can get up to the top the fastest. I'm 6'5", so I've got kind of a slight advantage, but it's fun anyways. It's all the same. Again, the same thing as the Flow Rider. You can find this in the app of the hours of opening. Typically, it's going to be in the middle of the day kind of thing. Sometimes they'll delay it a little bit in the morning if we've had rain and it's got to kind of dry out a little bit, but make sure you throw your socks in there and your closed-toed shoes, and you can hit the rock wall. Pretty fun.
Yes, they will not let you on without socks. That's the one thing they do not provide. They'll give you all the rest. So make sure you have those socks. Keep them in your pool bag because if your kids have an urge to go, you don't have to go run down to your stateroom when you're enjoying your SeaDay by the pool. So
absolutely. So the part that Royal Caribbean is known for.
Entertainment of all kinds. Now, I don't know about you, Zach, but Sometimes, well, I know on the sea days, you have a full day of relaxation. Sea days, I feel like, are a great time to take advantage of the shows, because sometimes when you're busy at port all day, you might be a little tired, so you might not stay up as late to catch all the entertainment going on. So sea days are a great day to plan on getting to shows earlier than usual, because they have them at all different times. So if you're not worried about being at port, you can, get yourselves ready for dinner and go see an early show if you wish. So they're great, and their Royal Caribbean offers tons. And again, it doesn't matter which ship you're on. Okay, there is tons of different entertainment, all the way from the aqua shows to there's ice skating shows, there's comedians, there's sing-alongs, game shows, karaoke. I mean, I can't even. I'm missing something. I mean, there's just so much.
Yeah. And not only that, but I love the impromptu shows, the World's Sexiest Man competition, the belly flop contest. Like if you're looking for a laugh, you've got to hit up those shows, because you can find all of those in your app or on that cruise channel in the mornings. I love watching the morning show. I'm such a nerd. I just like seeing what's going on.
I love having it on. It's just something soothing about having the Royal Caribbean channel on in your stateroom.
Absolutely. And on the Utopia, they added a yoga party, toga party. So that was so much fun. So definitely there's some sort of entertainment. You just gotta figure out which one you're gonna do, because there's so much going on.
Yes, and always check your app. The activities pop up. All of them will be on the app by the time you board your ship. So you have to utilize the app. Get used to using it, because that is the way of the future now, looking on your, on apps. But you can also, if you don't have the app, you also can scan. They have the code at guest services for daily activities. And if you want, I've asked my stateroom attendant, because I know I still like to read, paper in front of me. You might get lucky and you can get a paper copy of the daily activities as well.
Yep. Yeah. Well, and not that we're biased, but our next favorite activity is, as you can tell here, I love lounging by that pool. So those pool decks are available for you to have fun on. There are chairs everywhere. Even on the larger class ships, people feel like the chairs are going to get snagged. They don't. I've easily found, we had a group of 8 on the Utopia with us, and we found chairs pretty easily. So those pool decks are perfect. For lounging, catching those sun. If you didn't get enough of it on island, you got plenty of open ocean, lots of sun rays coming down on those pool decks. But there's also other fun things going on the pool deck. A lot of ships, most of the ships now, I think, pretty much have a water slide of some sort. There may be a few classes that don't still, but I know even my favorite, the Allure, just got all those water slides added to it. And I love a good water slide. So
and
so much fun.
And also the mini golf is always very popular, and those we found on all the cruise by the pool deck. You've got pickleball, basketball, like the sports court. Some ships have them inside, some it's outside. That's all going to be found around the pool deck. Like Zach said, the water slides. And I know one of my personal favorites is the adult only solarium. So you can tell your kids, here I am, and they can come and find you if they need to, but you can go relax in quietness, and if you want to stay away from kids outside in the busier area, that is fine, but all something very relaxing to do,
not only that, but I love the solarium when you're on those cooler month sailings, because sometimes maybe that wind's getting a little chilly out there. The solarium's always warm. They're enclosed most of the time. They're always warm and a perfect place to hang out. I love it.
I love it.
Yes.
It's therapeutic.
Yes. Now, the one thing I must do every time I'm on my ship, because you don't want to pass up those offers. There's always some sort of onboard credit offer or discount off of sailing. Go down to that next cruise desk on that sailing. A lot of times you do have to make an appointment, because a lot of people like to do that activity. But the best part, Mindy, is that they pair it with your travel advisor. So you don't have to worry about trying to switch something back over when you get back home. Your travel advisor gets an email about it. The minute it's there, they can get you set up and already ready to go by the time you're home thinking about your next cruise and where you're headed next.
Yes. And if you don't have a travel advisor when you are on the ship and you want to work with one, we could definitly transfer it over as long as within 30 days of when you're booking. But definitely don't wait for an advisor if you're on, if you have an advisor, don't wait for us. If you don't have an advisor, don't wait for us. If you're on that ship, take advantage of the offers, because no advisor outside of the cruise is going to get you the deals that you can get when you're on the ship, like Zach said.
Absolutely. Those perfect onboard credit. And the bigger your stateroom, the more money you get back.
And I believe your
So,
sailings are good for up to 2 years, right, Zach? When you make them up,
yeah, yeah,
you have up until 2
yes,
years to decide. Well,
yep.
you have a certain like 60 days, but you can sail out as far out as like 2 years.
Yes, yep. 60 days to name that sailing, but 2 years out of
Hmm.
the date from your
Yeah,
sailing.
so it's good deal.
Yeah, there's always something going on in these ships. We just skim the surface there. You can also do things like the spa and
Mhm.
wellness center. I love a good massage on a sea day because we always like to go do excursions. So I always want to get that massage, that rainforest room, just getting all the best things to offer right there. Those warm lounge decks. Now, some people like to do that fitness center too. I don't know
That's
about that. That's
I'm
a
a
you
big
kind of thing.
I'm a big fan because I like to eat too many sweets on a cruise ship. So I'm a big fan of running on that track or going and doing just at least 20 minutes of the elliptical machine to make myself feel good, and make myself feel better when I go and have those nachos and all the things that are offered on the ship. So, you know, fitness center is a great time, SeaDays, to go to the gym. I'm not a big morning person, so you will not find me getting up at 7 a.m. to work out. But on the SeaDay, I will go strolling around 8, 9 o'clock, and and not be nothing like that. I'm not in a rush. So great option.
Yeah,
And
no.
also, we got the Zach dining, tons of dining options. Like a
Yeah.
lot of times, we don't get to take advantage of all the dining, like lunches and things like that, because you're out at a port. So SeaDays are a great. We love. I don't know about you, but my family and I love going to the dining room for breakfast, because we really don't go there for breakfast on a sea day, on a port day, because we're trying to rush off. But on a sea day, it's so nice to have like nice long breakfast and things, and
Yeah,
try
yeah,
some
just
new.
take it leisurely, make your day start slow. We like going there too sometimes just to get like it makes your pace feel slower. It makes it feel like you're on vacation then too. It
Yes,
doesn't feel
I
like
like
we're
my
rushing
eggs
and trying to get
Benedict
somewhere.
every morning, and I get those.
Oh, there you go. There you go. There you go. And even if you're looking for an indoor activity, there's things like arcade in the game room going on. There's always fun happening there. They've always got interesting things going on, like a sushi making class. You get to keep your equipment. They've got bourbon tasting. They got wine tasting classes. They've got crafts going on around the ship.
Cake
I
decorating.
loved
Stuff.
yeah, yeah, I
Mhm.
loved on the Grandeur and the Brilliance. They did a egg dropping contest right there in the Centrum.
Mhm.
So you got to spend the week building your contraption that you thought was going to make it last, and then you got to test it on the last sea day. So that was awesome. It was there.
Yes.
There's just so much fun on the ships, no matter when it is.
Emma and I did like a ballroom, like we did like a salsa dance or something. My
Yeah,
daughter and I
yeah,
did that was fun. And because I was worried when we were on a smaller ship, I was worried that we were going to be not have as much entertainment. But we did that, and ping pong. That's another thing. All the kids, and
yeah,
then the smaller ships had the billiards, like the pool tables. That
yeah.
was fun. And just a note about the arcade, that the arcade's not included. So make sure you have change, money for the arcade. It's not free, actually. You can go
Yeah.
there, but playing the games is not free.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
No,
So much fun. So much fun.
so much fun. Always check that app, because the app will tell you everything, and it breaks it down from activities to entertainment to, I don't even know, everything. Everything. So it's definitely,
Absolutely.
you can't get bored on a cruise ship.
Yeah, no, not at all. So, Mindy, I think what I'm learning is that I think we need to get on a ship. I'm kind of bored right now. I think we just need to hit the open ocean and go get on a ship and find some fun to get into, because
Yes.
that's what I'm thinking it's time for.
Yes, I'm ready. I'm going on spring break in a week
There
and
you
2 weeks.
go.
So
There you
I'm excited.
go.
Kids are going to experience Utopia, so we are pretty excited. But I can't wait. I'm ready. I'm ready. But this time I'm going to relax on Utopia.
Absolutely.
Last time we were on it, we ran
Absolutely.
around like we ran around.
Yeah, 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 yeah. Well, fun. Well, that's another world chat. So, on that note, bon voyage.